Hi guys, welcome to our channel. Today we've got the leg session going. Before we get started, I'd like you to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel if you like the content. So getting into it, for the first exercise, I've gone for the elevated heel 1.5 squats. As you can see, I'm grabbing the TheraBand quite low, so you're putting more tension. It prevents me from making a full extension at the top. And yeah, it's just putting more tension on the quad. At the bottom, I'm trying to get that 2 second. I'm bouncing for after the half, trying to get that 2 second or 1 to 2 seconds squeeze at the bottom, just to get the extra stretch on the muscle and the fascia. So for the next clip, we are still on the 1.5 squats. It's just a different angle, just so you can see the depth I'm getting on the squat with the elevated heel. It's exactly the same squat as was the second set. Obviously, it's getting a little bit harder. As you can see, I'm fatiguing towards the end, but it's all the same principle. So on the third clip, we're in the third set. It's exactly the same squat again, just different angle from the left side, is it? Again, elevated heel, hammies touching the calves. Getting that bounce to the bottom for the 1.5 squat, preventing the preventing the full extension at the top. You can see on the facials that it's getting quite tough now. I'm very fatigued. Third set after into this giant set. So for the second exercise, I've gone for the Bulgarian split squat with the elevated foot on a chair. I like this one because you can calibrate both quads individually. If you've got one bigger than the other, like I do after knee surgeries, it's a perfect exercise to get both equal. It's a struggle, but well worth it. As you can see, yeah, I'm getting good depth. Hands is up for balance. I'm changing the legs. You can see a big pump already on the legs, and I've still got 3 exercises to go. For the second set on the Bulgarian, this is actually the second exercise of the quad set. So I do squats, Bulgarian lunges, as you'll see later, and then extensions. I just sort of kept the clips together. This is just from the left sided angle again to see what depth I'm getting, if I'm staying upright. The balance of the hands is pretty good up there. And this is the weaker leg, so I'm having to work very hard on this one. For the last set on the Bulgarians, I've gone for a different angle. This is completely from the side, showing you the depth I'm getting. The chair is moving a bit, so it's a bit unbalanced at the back, but you have to make do with what you got when you're at home. You can see good depth. The knee is actually pushing down to the ground. I'm not bending the front leg. I'm pushing the back knee to the floor so that I can get that flexion on the front and put more strain on the quad. The third exercise in the giant set is obviously the power band static lunge, as I've mentioned before. I like this one again, bringing the power band, grabbing it quite low, again preventing full extension at the top. It focuses with the tension on the quad. I mean, it's third exercise in. I'm pretty fatigued at this stage, as you can see there. Second set on the static lunge. Struggling to keep my balance as the quads are very fatigued at this stage. You know, as I said, the power band is just a brilliant variation at home. I'm not a big fan of training at home, but you know, we make do what we got. Again, getting that good depth, changing in, just shaking out the quad there a little bit, just to relax. As you can see, I'm getting a good pump there on the quads. Just setting, grabbing the power band low again, then going into the last just on the right leg. For the third set on the static lines, I'm just showing you the side angle again, just showing how far down I'm actually grabbing the power band. You can put extra power bands with it. I just like using the one and grabbing as low as possible. It's probably a more comfort thing, but as you can see there, staying upright. I'm trying to look up, but at this stage, as I've mentioned before, I'm pretty fatigued in the quads. Pushing the back leg towards the floor rather than bending the front, preventing full extension at the top to keep that tension on the quad for, you know, ultimate muscle growth. The last exercise is only the one clip. I've gone for the power band leg extensions. I'm grabbing the other end of the power band around the chair to the angle you'll see when we change, looping around the foot. Unfortunately, it's a very high repetition exercise, as you can only get the one TheraBand. You can probably try two, but as I said, it's a comfort thing. And then just, you know, nice squeeze at the top, back, don't rest long at the bottom, because your foot has to touch the floor. There I'm changing around to the other side. And you'll see now having the loop around the foot, grabbing it with the other hand, bringing it straight around, and then pulling that power band as far forward as possible on this side and holding onto the chair and finishing off the exercise. Again, as I said, thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, and I will try to upload as much as possible.